Hey, so this is gonna be my 30th to 31st week update. So these past 2 weeks, actually, body-wise, things have been going pretty well. I think the only big difference since the past few weeks is that, obviously every day I'm just feeling heavier and bigger, and I feel like my bump is just starting to look more like a basketball at this point. But besides that, there hasn't been that many changes. My Braxton Hicks have been pretty consistent, not much difference in pain. I haven't felt any cramps or anything like that. So it's been pretty good, and I've been feeling fine. I just get pretty tired and heavy by the end of the day. Really, these past 2 weeks, I guess the big difference is more my anxiety and also my husband's anxiety. Suddenly I think it kind of kicked in at the 30-week mark that we were just like, oh wait, a baby is coming in under 10 weeks, at least now. So that really freaked us out. I think we just started kind of doing research on our own way more intensively. We've been doing it since the beginning, but suddenly I guess kind of like the realization that the countdown is really happening and things are getting really close to, well, not really close, but things are just getting closer and closer, and I think it hit us finally now. So with that in our head, we started trying to figure out what we could do to not only help us feel better, but to start preparing properly for the baby. So it's one of the things is that we started to pack a hospital bag. It has barely anything in it right now, but just getting things ready and like having a bag by the door, throwing a couple of things that we need whenever we can think about it, just knowing that we have something in case we just suddenly have to go to the hospital, something slightly ready, kind of helped us be able to sleep a bit better at night. So I'm very happy that we started with that. Also, one of the first purchases that we did for baby, besides cute clothes that I sometimes see and pick up, was a big box of diapers, of the size 1 though, which is keeping it simple, and didn't do newborn sizes because I don't know, I feel like baby's gonna be, well, I don't think he's gonna be tiny. That's all I can think of. And we also got some water wipes just to have us ready, and we threw some of those in the diaper bag, and I think that just made us feel a lot more at ease somehow, even though we actually don't have any other big baby items. We have the baby box, so if we need to have a bed, we have that, but seriously, we have nothing else. We don't have a car seat, we don't have a crib, we don't have bottles, or everything else we don't have. So I'm slightly stressed, but at the same time, I want to wait a bit. For some reason, my husband and I both want to wait until the end of this month to actually start buying things. I think we were just a little paranoid from the past because we had a loss last year, so it kind of freaked us out, I think, and made things seem just unstable and trying to not have our hopes up, even though now it's so real with the baby moving, the baby kicking, my stomach being so huge, and then there being 10 weeks less. Like we still somehow, I think, are just a little worried about getting too excited or getting too ready, but I think we're finally letting ourselves do that right now, and that's good. It's exciting, but also that's why we're getting so stressed, because we're realizing how soon and how real everything is right now. So that's what was happening around the 30-week mark. We were just mainly, I guess, stress organizing, stress cleaning, doing stress research, and that's what we mainly focused on. And then during the 31st week, we've just been continuing doing all that stress research and organizing. But then I also, I guess, like throughout my whole pregnancy, I've been getting insecure about my body. Obviously not the bump, but just more so how much weight I'm putting on. I've put on more than 20 pounds, I think, at this point. And I can see it on my frame. I've never been this high of a weight before. I've never seen my body look like this before, too. So I've become quite insecure, especially when I have to start wearing like big sweaters or just things to keep me warm. I just suddenly, I guess my body just becomes this giant ball, and it's strange to see because I've never seen myself that way. So the more it gets colder, the more I have to put layers on, the more big I feel. And yeah, it's getting a little hard for me. But I know I'll get over it. I know, I know I'm just excited to see the baby. I just want to be able to see the baby come soon. Obviously not too soon. We'll wait until he's ready. But it doesn't mean I think that I don't have these insecurities. I've also been getting more and more stretch marks, which is normal, I guess, for certain people. Obviously not everybody gets them. On my chest and on the sides of my hips. I haven't gotten them directly on my stomach yet, but I guess I'm kind of just expecting them at this point. They'll pop up soon. I've heard that sometimes they can pop up like a week before baby's delivered, which would be kind of sad. Such a long time without having any stretch marks and suddenly you get them. But yeah, I know. Like, I think I'll be fine, and I'm trying to not look too much at myself in the mirror, I guess. But at the same time, I'm trying to remind myself that I need to keep on taking photos or videos of myself looking like this in this pregnancy, because I'll look back and I'll be happy to have those videos. But I can't shy away and just kind of hide until everything's done and then lose the weight and then pretend it never happened. Like, I have to keep memories and photos of this time, and I don't want to be embarrassed of how I look like. So yeah, I need to stop thinking like that and push through, I guess. But yeah, it's still hard no matter what. I guess the only thing really about my body that's been changing is that maybe the swelling in my feet has gotten a little bit more intense. I wouldn't say that it's from the beginning of the day. It's just towards a long day, the sneakers, which are the only shoes that fit me at this point, actually started to feel a bit tight, and I'm so worried because I don't have any other shoes. I don't want to have to buy new shoes right now because I'm not sure if this will be my new shoe size, or will it just be maybe half a shoe size higher than my regular shoe size. So I want to wait until everything's done, until after delivery, after baby's here, and after hopefully my feet stop swelling. I'll be able to see where my actual shoe size, like my shoe size is. I don't have to buy shoes right now, and then it turns out that they're too big after. So I'm just gonna suffer a bit with my sneakers, or maybe I'll just unlace them a bit, and hopefully that just fixes everything. But yeah, that's getting a little scary because I still have a couple of weeks to go and I don't have any other shoes. But it's fine, it's fine. So yeah, for these past 2 weeks, it's really just been more, I guess, being worried about baby coming, body insecurities, and that's about it. I haven't had that many changes to my body, I would say. It's just me feeling a little insecure, and my husband and I both getting worried about the baby coming, which I think is normal. So it's all good. I'll make sure to keep updated, and hopefully my mood will just lift up in the next few weeks and I'll stop feeling like this. So yeah, thank you. I'll make sure to update you guys or myself in the next few weeks. All right, bye-bye.